Best Buy is the latest company now to express concerns about the trade war with China. The electronics retailer this morning reported earnings that were better than expected, but revenues were a bit light, and the company did lower its annual sales forecast, and that sent the stock about 8% lower on a big up day. It turned out to be the worst performing stock in the S&P 500, as a matter of fact, today. Courtney Reagan has details for us.
It was a mixed quarter for Best Buy under new CEO Cory Berry, with uncertainty surrounding tariffs and consumer spending weighing on sentiment for the rest of the year and beyond. The consumer electronics retailer grew comparable sales for the 10th straight quarter, just not as much as expected. Best Buy raised its full-year profit forecast, but lowered its expectations for sales.
There is a lot of tariff exposure. 60% of sourcing from China means that it adds a whole lot of uncertainty to the situation, particularly for 2020, because this tariff uncertainty is going to weigh on 2020 even more so than it's going to weigh on the fourth quarter of this year.
Best Buy CEO reiterated several times on the earnings call that just because 60% of its goods are subject to tariffs, mitigation strategies and the company's negotiation power will make the overall impact, quote, substantially less.
Our teams are doing excellent work with mitigation strategies, and at the same time, we're already seeing a lot of our vendors make some moves and move considerably some of that product. I mean, we talked about our current percent of COGS. We think next year that percent of COGS could be more like 40%.
Some vendors are moving manufacturing, but others are changing the products themselves to lower costs. One such vendor is JLab. 100% of its products are made in China. It's working to manage the higher cost from tariffs with some creative solutions.
We're trying to find ways that we can both trim costs to ensure the U.S. consumer doesn't get burdened as much. So if you think about it, all of the JLab products come with a charging cable that is 3 feet long. Can we trim that charging cable to 1 foot?
In addition to the tariff concerns, Best Buy expects the gaming category to continue to be soft through the year. It was one of the weaker categories this quarter. But not all analysts are concerned about Best Buy's ability to succeed.
I feel like this happens pretty much every single time Best Buy reports earnings. These were not mixed results. These were good results. From my perspective, this is a buying opportunity. I am pounding the table with both fists. This is a company with a long track record of under-promising and over-delivering.
So while there is a lot of uncertainty ahead for both Best Buy and how tariffs could change the consumer landscape, the ultimate outcome remains difficult to forecast. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Courtney Reagan.